Any one of my subscribers a fan of Metroidvania games? I only ask because this game right here, The Mummy Demastered, is something well worth checking out. When I first heard about this, I kept thinking, why the heck did they even bother? Looked at the trailer and oh my god, was I wrong. I did a Let's Play of it, I think a week ago. Was fun to do, was real fun to play. My audio was shit, but the gameplay was pretty solid. And I gotta say, instantly made me think of any of the old school Metroid games I played, Castlevania, of course a little bit of Contra. A little fun fact about the guys who helped make this game way forward, they actually made Contra 4 on the Nintendo DS. That's how far back it was. And so when I play this, I could see how they already had the experience. So these guys knew what they were doing. These guys also made games like the Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know, the Vita game, all the retro style games that they've made. It honestly, Way Forward is awesome. Oh yeah, they're also responsible for Shantae, and the Shantae games surprised me just a little bit, but enough to show that they have a lot of potential. Uh, but when it comes to this game right here, The Mummy, I'm so glad that they made this. I mean, the movie was crap from what I've seen, and Nostalgia Critic's review of it just helped solidify the fact that I'm probably never gonna see that movie unless it's free. But I don't pirate stuff, so I'm not saying people should do that. But anyway, so yeah, gameplay pretty much is as you expect. I mean, you can watch the gameplay as you're listening to me talk. Plays exactly like a Metroidvania game. Everything about this is awesome. There's exploration, there's backtracking, there's a lot of different weapons to be had, although I've only found an extra assault rifle and grenades. Although I've seen some images where there's a flamethrower, among other weapons. My brother and I both agree that they should have added like some kind of melee aspect, but at the same time, I feel like melee would be a bit of a bad idea. Another thing about this game is that there is no permadeath, but the way it works is that when you die, whoever you played as last will have all the items that you've collected throughout the game, and pretty much he'll be as powerful as whatever those items gave him. So, let's say you had the grenades and assault rifles and stuff, and then out of nowhere, you get killed. Your guy who your guy dies, and then you come in as a different soldier to take over the place of the soldier that died. That's happened to me, and in doing so, I pretty much was completely weakened in an area where the enemies could completely whittle me down to the point where if I die again, I have more than one of me to take care of, and that was annoying. Oh boy, was that annoying. I mean, I kept dying about 5, 6 times just to get back to one area, and didn't help that other versions of my characters were guarding the area, so it made it extremely difficult. I also like that they added the helicopter teleporter thing. So think of how Alucard jumped into a gate or something, or any of the Castlevanias really, and then they appear on the other side. This is the same kind of thing, but it's a helicopter. Another thing about this is that you're pretty much you may not be playing as Tom Cruise's character, but you're playing pretty much alongside. While the main story is happening, you're still kind of toting behind, trying to deal with all the obviously the supernatural creatures in the game. Although, I mean, I don't know. It feels like a Castlevania game. The difficulty spike does go up pretty high, especially when you get to certain areas and there's just a large abundance of enemies. The bats I feel like are a double whammy of like the Medusa heads and other creatures in the game, because like the Medusa heads, if they hit you, you're screwed. But they also shoot projectiles at you, so that's double the amount of things you gotta dodge. It's kind of funny that they did use Russell Crowe's likeness for Dr. Jekyll. He just is pretty much your Colonel Campbell in this, where he radios you in and gives you information about certain areas that you're exploring. Boss fights in the game are pretty damn cool. Pretty intense stuff from what I've played. The giant spider. Uh, Once I defeated her, I was able to get the ability to climb on ceilings, but not on walls, which I thought that was kind of dumb, but I think they probably did that just so they wouldn't make it too easy, I guess. But exploring still isn't so bad. It's just you still have to find certain items to help you access certain areas, so pretty much like a standard Metroidvania style game. And honestly, I wouldn't change that for anything. The idea is awesome. Gameplay just, God, so reminiscent of what I am so used to from my childhood. And yeah, I really, really hope that more movie tie-in games done in this regard will will be a thing down the road. It's just, I mean, so many people nowadays are wanting to do more of the newer stuff. I mean, everyone's a Call of Duty fan, but if you know, some people have to just take a step back, look at the games that came before, and then see like these neo retro type stuff. I mean, retro is just awesome. I love going back, playing some of the old school stuff, and this just helps bring back so many memories of old games that I played back then. I mean, and I honestly didn't think I would enjoy this as much as I have, but I have. And the cool thing is that my brother watched my Let's Play of it, and he bought it for his Switch. You can actually buy it for the Switch, and I'm a little surprised that you can. And I think it's more advantageous for those who have the Switch because you can play it on the go. Unfortunately, there's no Vita port, and I kind of wish there was like a bit of a cross-buy. If there was any kind of cross-buy aspect for PlayStation, that would be it. But I feel like the best version of this is on the Nintendo Switch, only because I saw my brother play it, and the fact that the Switch is portable, you can take this anywhere with you. I think it's perfect in that regard. And like I said, I mean, the environments are great. Graphically, they do a good job. It feels like Castlevania more than a Metroid game, but I mean, the Metroid vibe's there with the shooting aspect of it. But it's just the creepiness, or I don't want to say Castlevania has creepy moments, but I mean, there are areas that are pretty dark and bleak and whatnot, and that's what's always been fun about it. Anyway, please let me know what you guys think about the game in the comments below. If you guys haven't tried it, please pick it up. It's definitely worth it. I mean, retro games are starting, I don't know, for some reason going out of style from what I've been reading up on. And honestly, this is something that everyone should just check out, give it a good play, and yeah, just let me know what you guys think. You guys take care.